Question 11. I got R and R is the same, so we can just add to your exponential, and your exponential has the same denominator. So you can add to tops 3 plus -1. You got 2 over 4, and 2 over 4 is not simplified form. So the final answer is R and half. 12, I got b squared and 3 over 2, so you can multiply this thing together. So you actually multiply them, so you cross cancel, so you got b to the third power. 13, multiply and simplify the product. So when I'm looking at the 5 and 130, so I multiply and 150. Remember the previous example, we do the 150 is 25 times 6. So I got 25 times 6. This is 5 radical 6. 14, I have to using a FOIL. If you remember the formula, the negative times plus, you can do the first one square and the last one square. So you got 5 minus 9, which is -4. If you do not remember the formula, what we can do, just do the FOIL, right? Radical 5 to radical 5, I got 5. Radical 5 plus 3, I got 3 radical 5. Inside, I got -3 radical 5, so you can cancel. And then -3 times +3, you got -9, so the calculation is -4. It's the same as I apply the rule, right? 15. Alright, so let's do the FOIL for this one. This one is not the same expression as 14. It's not the opposite, so there's no rule for this. We just need to FOIL. So radical 6 times radical 7, I got radical 42. Radical 6 times 13, I got 13 radical 6. 1 times radical 7, radical 7, and 1 times 13, I got 13. This is an interesting example. 42, I am not able to factor this one to the perfect square because if you do chop it out as a prime factors, you got 2 times 3 times 7. None of them is repeated. So 42 is a simplified form. Same thing as a radical 6 and 7. So none of them I am not able to combine like radical. So this is just the final answer. 16. Okay, simplify. Assume that all variable represented is a positive number. So when we did a simplify for 16, I don't have anything is able to factor by perfect square factor because 3 is a prime and x, I only have a 1x. I'm not able to factor. I am not able to simplify more than this one. So radical 3x just itself is a simplified format. However, for 17, you got radical 33, and we do not like a radical located in the denominator in mathematically. So you multiply radical 33 top and bottom. Then this double radical makes the 33 is out because it's making 33 square, right? And 33 itself is 3 times 11, and those are prime. None of them is repeated. So you leave it as a 33 is the original format because that's a simplified form. However, I can simplify this top 11 and 33, which is 1 and 3. So your final answer is a radical 3 over 3. Okay. 18. Rationalize the denominator. Assume all variable represented are positive real numbers and the denominator is not going to be the 0, right? Alright, so I need to rationalize it. Rationalize it. They do not like a radical. You see, the radical should not be at the bottom. So you multiply the conjugate. The conjugate means 11 plus radical 3. You're using a same expression, 11 radical 3, but you're using the middle operation is opposite. So we multiply same expression top and bottom. Remember how we do in question 14? When we get opposite, we just need to do the first one square minus the second one. What I'm saying is this is x squared minus y squared. Okay, so I got 11 times 11, 121. I'm just gonna using a FOIL this example. 11 times radical 3 and negative, which will be cancelled. Radical 3 times radical 3, I got 3 out. And 5, 11 plus radical 3. So the reason we multiply the conjugates, we actually able to cancel all the radical formats, and the last one become to be square. So we actually need to calculate only for the whole number, which is 118 over 5, 11 plus radical 3, and that's the final answer. Once you deleted about the radical format for the denominator, that's the rationalized process is done. It's possible that the multiple choice question, so you can have actually distributes 55, 1 and 8, and you got 5 and 11, 8. That's the answer for MAT2.